Hello and welcome back everybody to another video of Hogwarts Legacy. My name is Lion of Hyrule. Thank you for joining. Last time we were playing, we ended the video with attending herbology from Professor Garlic and picked up a few more quests to do. And so we're going to go to pick. The first thing we picked up was the special quest for the Daedalian keys to be able to get a special reward for finding all these keys. And then we're going to go to potions and help out Natsai in Hogsmeade. So if you like what you see, hit that like button and let's begin. Our great hero ascends the stairs, not knowing what lurks beyond. A statue. Okay, nothing important.
There's simply too much
information. If you've followed me thus far, the Daedalian keys at the end of the That was weird. My game glitched for a second. If you've been following me throughout this whole thing, the Daedalian keys were explained at the end of my last video, or at the end of the last video, not by me, but by the person who started the quest. Anyway, even if you didn't, the Daedalian keys were placed by the previous headmaster, and Professor Black was and thought it was a waste of time to unjinx them and put them here to try to help Peeves, the poltergeist, who is an absolute jerk. His tendency to steal stuff, not steal them anymore. So they were bewitched. Excuse me, with certain locks, with these special keys. Pretty much, in a nutshell.
Revelio. A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me.
Is there a door? Oh, it's on the other side. So there's the first Daedalian key. We're going to go find out where it leads.
There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? That's it.
Like that.
An
Nice.
old
I got
coin.
me a quest.
Perhaps Nellie knows what it means.
Okay. As we descend the great stairs to talk to the one, the only person who knows anything about these mysterious keys, Nellie. Private Mark Ditchwater. HCSI on the case for the missing Dedalian keys. HCSI Hogwarts
Italians and a historian.
stands for Hogwarts Special Investigator. HSI, not HC. HSI, Hogwarts Special Investigator.
Were you able to follow one of the Dedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. I managed to get a Dedalian key into its lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A token.
Curious token of some sort.
Looks like a Gryffindor house token. I'd bet it unlocks our house chest. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in our common room and heard there are also in the other common rooms. Keep an eye out.
Sounds good.
I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Gryffindor house chest.
Shall indeed. Let's go. Yep. Up one more. Up to find the chest. Oops,
Revelio.
wrong turn. Let's get turned around right here.
Revelio.
Looking a bit scruffy today, aren't we?
But hello, my fellow Gryffindors.
Seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it.
Alright,
Protego. Revelio.
I'll come back to that quest in a little bit. I'm gonna go do this one.
Hogsfield, one of my two favorite Hogsfields.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hey, Natty. Alright. Before I talk to her, I want to pick this quest up right here.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Sure, if I can get out of the lake.
Hello, can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry.
Like that.
What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
I wonder if the...
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful.
I wonder if the Black Lake is...
Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
I was gonna say, I wonder if the Black Lake is modeled after the Hudson.
It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Alright, let's go find it. Just a thought. I mean, the Black Lake might not be, but who knows? Not too far out. How am I supposed to put a Doug Bog in the friggin' water?
Levioso!
Nope, not there. Okay.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oop, not there. Better find this thing. It's a very small search area. There it is.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astro?
Yes, I found it.
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do
bet.
well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Alright.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm
That's
all right
right.
at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is
And
that
I
the
look
magic
like a New
you used
Yorker.
fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sorry.
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is.
Yeah.
And I will have more questions.
A lot
For
more
now,
questions.
it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I
Okay.
realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow.
You're
Both of
welcome.
you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well,
All the more
so
reason they must be
dangerous.
stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
that may be true. But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student.
Of course
I
not.
overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning.
Uh-oh.
I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the
Okay.
meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Natty.
Be on your guard.
All right. Off to potions. Nope, this one first.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Alright, I gotta go help someone. Life of a hero is never done, or the work of a hero is never done.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi!
Doxy's nip.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
Not gonna
You
happen.
can't be serious.
Enough out of
Hey
you.
now.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Found ya! Expelliarmus! Stop that right now! Levioso!
Jerk.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger! That's how we can...
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You become a my dead body!
Accio.
Made a great
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Stay away.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Got time.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a traveling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
Aha.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters
Right.
on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts.
I know him.
Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
Interesting.
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Ugh, hate him.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret.
Okay.
No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely.
Quick
Would you
witty,
care
young
to do
sir.
the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sure.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines...
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
What should I do now? The flames make the pyre sing.
Uncharted territory. I am curious. Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Revelio. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
Of course
How
you do.
does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Alright, I think I'll end the video here. Thanks for watching. This has been Lion of Hyrule, playing Hogwarts Legacy. I wanted to do potions, but I ran out of time. So I'll do that next time. And try and find more of those Daedalian keys of the quest, that quest that I started. Until then, I hope you all have an awesome, wonderful, magical day. And I will catch you next time.